Um, okay. Hey, Bliss Family. I hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is doing good. Oh my God. I really cannot believe everything that is happening. One, I cannot believe that my one had to do me this bad. My one is deflating from yesterday, and I kept on telling my best friend, like, my one is deflating. Please help me. What should I do? And she's also like, you know what? Bomba Sisi. So I tried to fill it in with air, and this is the best that I could do. I only found out today that there's a hole inside it. But anyways, we still have the one. We still have the one also. And that's not how I wanted to start my video. But this one really did hurt me. Like, I also wanted to cry. But I guess that's what happens. You know, every time when there's a party, when there's an event, something bad like should happen. So because I stay alone, this is the bad that I'm experiencing with this party of mine. And oh my God. Okay, I don't want to cry. I really don't want to cry, but yo, I guess inhliziyo inokubonga. My heart is so grateful. For 2 weeks, I've been running away from opening my page because I was like, I think I know that I've now reached 1K, and I'm scared as to what is it that I should do? How should I celebrate? I don't even have money to celebrate, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I can with the little that I have. And I also got a cake as a gift on Friday. On Friday, I got a cake as a gift. Someone gifted me with a cake to say, congratulations on your 1K. And I also got a diffuser. So right now, my home smells like a cake because the diffuser also smells like a cake. And I think those are the things that kind of remind me that I am loved and my page is much appreciated. If you were to tell me when I started this page, early Jan, yeah, that's when I started. If you were to tell me that by now I would reach my 1K, I would say to you, you are lying. That's not gonna happen because I'm such a shy person, number one. And number two, when it comes to speaking, I did say in my previous video that I'm not so confident with my speaking, but I was just like, you know what, let fear go and let's just do it. I'm doing it for myself. And ultimately, Millicent, she once said to me that, you know, do this for yourself so that when you reach your 30s, you will look at yourself and be like, oh, when you were 26, you were doing this. When you were 25, you were doing this. So I really want to document my journey, especially with finances and especially with where I am, where I'm not in a permanent workplace, but I'm doing big with the little that I have. I would really like to reflect on this journey one day when I have my businesses, when I have money and all of that. I would love to reflect. So yeah, I'm so grateful. Thank you to each and every one of you. Today morning when I checked, I'm sitting on 1001. Yeah, that's where I'm sitting. And to everyone who has clicked the subscribed button, to everyone who has turned on notification, to everyone who keeps on engaging with me, even if you don't engage, but you do watch my videos, I would like to say thank you. Ngiyabonga, bayadanki, ndiyabulela. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. You have proven to me to say that whatever Mandy that you are doing, we believe in you. And although I'm just sharing my journey with my finances, I just feel like there's also a younger Mandy out there who's just like, you know what, I want to start, but I don't know where to start. And there's also, you know, all the people who are just like, I would also like to start, but I don't know where to start. So I really hope that my journey keeps on inspiring all of you. And to all those who came from my TikTok and they also came this side, I am so grateful to each and one of you guys. And also, I do know that we also have some people from the US, the United States of America, and also from Kenya, and also from Botswana. I would really love to say thank you to each and every one of you. I am so grateful for you guys for being here. When I got to reflect today, I was like, I have sisters from Botswana, I have sisters from the United States, I have sisters from Kenya, I have sisters from South Africa. What do you mean? What do you mean? So yeah, I'm just so grateful, and I really hope from here we get to grow. And I hope that when I get to my 5K, I will have better planning and my five will not deflate. And probably I'll even have a venue where I get to celebrate myself. So, yeah. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful, guys. When I started on TikTok. When I started, I never thought that I would have a YouTube page where I talk about this. But, it's fine. When I started my page, I remember I became more consistent after losing my job 2023. My contract ended and I didn't have an income, and I was just like, you know what, but I got to see the importance of community. My TikTok family was there throughout my journey. I remember Sis Lunati. I will say Sis Lunati because I think she's in the same age with my aunt, so I'll just say Sis Lunati. I remember she was the first person who bought my savings trackers when I had no income, I had no money, and I was like, you know what, let me just start this business and see where it goes. And she was the one who bought my savings trackers, my first customer. She believed in me, and I had to put the one back because this one, it must stick. It must stick. Oh. So yeah, as I was saying, Sis Lunati, I remember her. She was the first person who believed in me, and she was my first customer. I remember my savings tracker, there was still 108, and she bought the savings trackers. And after me selling the savings trackers to her, I was like, I think I can have a business. I think I can build a community because as much as she was also buying, but also she was instilling, or rather she was sending some positivity to say that as much as you're going through this journey, just know that we are here and do what you can with the little that you have. So yeah, thank you so much, Sister Lunati. I will never forget you. And then also Fundi, yes, Fundi, she's also from TikTok. Fundi said to me, she once commented on my video and she was like, your content is so unique. Why don't you have a YouTube? And I was like, YouTube is like, for me, YouTube is like, that's a lot, that's a lot. But after reflecting on her comment, I was like, okay, let me try it out. Let me actually try out YouTube. And that's when I started. After her comment, that's when I started. And I think her handle is Fundi's Budget Corner, if I'm not mistaken. If Fundi, you are here, thank you so much, Sisi. And then there's Ntewu. Oh my God, Ntewu is always on my case. She's always on my case to say, oh my word, I can't wait to watch your videos. So it's always, those little comments that you guys can think that, this one is not even, thinking about them. But I appreciate them, especially from someone who didn't trust themselves, from someone who did not picture all of this happening, but you guys kept me on. And yeah, we are growing. I've met such beautiful people, especially women that I am learning from. NK Budget, I'm learning so much from her, how she does with the mini savings challenges, and I don't want to feel like now I'm living up to this one and this one. Please, I know all of you. I don't want to lie to you. There's also Sbu who's a gent. He's a gent. Yeah, he is a gent. Sbu Sbu is always like my favorite YouTuber, and I'm just like, oh my God, your favorite YouTuber, like pressure engaga. That is so much pressure on my side because now there are people who their faves. So it's just like, okay, wait. So yeah, we also have some gents here, and you know what, Majida, I am so glad that you guys are here because, when it comes to money, it's always associated with women, especially with good finances. And you guys are always You guys are always labeled as people who are not good with money. So I also know that we also have some gents here. So from the bottom of my heart, Majida, I'm just saying thank you guys. To each and everyone who has supported me, to my friends, to my colleagues, who in the morning I'll be like, did you watch my video? And then they're like, oh my God, we forgot. But don't worry, we have a free lesson, so we'll definitely watch your video. Thank you so much, guys. As much as maybe the money content at the moment does not relate with you, but I know you guys get to watch. To my two favorite colleagues who have become best friends, thank you so much. Thank you for always not skipping my ads. Utlachayo always skips my ads, and then she's like, "Oh my God, I skipped your ads. I'm so sorry. Let me rewatch again. Let me rewatch again." And then that's what she'll do. She'll rewatch again. So for that, thank you so much. Yeah, like inhliziyo inokubonga. I am so grateful, and you know what? I had plans as to, am I gonna do this? Am I gonna start vlogging first, or am I gonna do this? And I was like, you know what? Sometimes when you just don't know what to do, just sit down and pour out what's inside, and that's what I'm doing. I'm pouring out what's inside. Let me take this balloon back. Yazini, this balloon. I'll never forget this one, guys. Please take me to 2K so that this one, because now I have a beef with one now. So yeah, thank you so much. Sometimes you just need to sit down and just let out what's in your heart, and my heart is just grateful. It's full of gratefulness, if I can put it that way. It's full of bliss. Ngiyabonga, ngiyathokoza, ndiyabulela, and baya danki, and yeah. Thank you guys for being here. I wish you nothing but all the best with your finances. I wish you all the best with your 2026 savings challenges. I wish you all the best if you want to start a business, if you're thinking of going back to school, if you're saving for your kids' future. I wish them all the best. May we all get to grow. May our finances blossom to something meaningful. May our finances be blessed. May our finances blissfully. And yeah, I really hope that you get to enjoy the rest of the video, because we still need to do some cash stuffing and I need to update my vision board. So do I get to sing happy birthday? I'm not sure. Why is it melting? I don't know if I get to sing happy birthday or what. Oh. So grateful. Yeah. I'm so grateful. Happy 1K subscribers. Thank you, Bliss There's a lot of cleaning that I have to do with these confettis, but anyways, let's start with the cash stuffing. Money into my transport envelope. Also, we have a problem. So remember groceries, I did say that I'm gonna take out the money, which was 500. Yeah, trust me, my budgets for this month was 500, but I did go over a board, and I also used my credit card. So I'm just like, it's okay, but for this month I really want my credit card to be low as possible. So yeah, so now the problem is that we have 10 rands. We have 10 rands. Look at how nice these 10 rands are. We have 10 rands, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna use them, because what if like I need to buy potatoes, or I need to buy, I don't know, pumpkin, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these 10 rand back to groceries. I'm gonna be honest and take them to groceries so that I don't open my savings envelope. So I'm gonna keep them here, and then if by month end I didn't use them, then they'll go to Mr. Piggy the Piggy. But I was just trying to show you that sometimes it gets this tricky whereby you're just like, I don't have money. Either this money must be used for food, or this money needs to be used for what's this? It needs to be used for Mr. Peggy. So you just get to be confused. And then for taxi, let's see if we do have some coins. Well, we do have coins here which make up a 20 rand. So for now, I'm just gonna keep them here. I'm not gonna I'm just gonna keep them here because it wasn't changed, right? And then I'm just gonna take this one and then I'll put it towards Mr. Piggy the Piggy. I'll put it towards Mr. Piggy the Piggy, and then let's start. Today I just went on a short walk and then I was able to withdraw the money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right, the 5. Oh, okay, no, it's fine. I was thinking that maybe I could take this 100 and put it towards my food, and then take the is it, how much is it? Take it towards Mr. Piggy the Piggy. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's a 60 rand. I don't know. Let me just put it here. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to be safe, I'm just going to put this here just to be safe. Let me put it here. And then let me take then the coins. Let me take these coins and then put them with Mr. Piggy the Piggy. I'm gonna take these coins. Well, I'm not gonna take the 10 rand because it's a 20 rand, so I think I can use it on Monday. And then Tuesday, because to go to work is 20 rand, coming back is also 20 rand, I'll have a change of 10 rand. Okay, it's fine. I can put this 10 rand here. Can put the 10 rand here. So this is now money for Monday, and then Tuesday I'll have a 20 rand in the morning, which is sorted. And then just gonna take this one and then I'll put it here. Okay, so we're done sorting out transport. We sorted for the month. Mr. Piggy the Piggy did get something for the first week of November, which is a good thing. And then this one, I'll just let it stay here because it can get tricky between the month. So I'm just gonna put it here. Low income savings challenge. For those of you who do not know, I get to save 50 rand. The money gets to accumulate by 50. So January I was able to put away 50 rand, and then February the money, remember, I add 50 on the next month, so it's gonna be 100 rand. And then March it was 150. April it was 200, and then May it's 250, and then June it's 300, and then July it is 350, and then August it is 400, and then September it is 450, and then October it is 500. So it means that November it's gonna be, I'm listening, 550. So let's count our money. Just put it here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. So I'm just gonna put it here. If you did watch my previous video, you now know what I'm gonna do with the money. I'm gonna save it together with my, with my 100 envelope. I'm only left with one envelope, then that's it. So since I don't have a clear goal for this money, by the way, I was just doing it so that I get to show people that with a little money you can have a lot. So then I've decided to put it together with my 100 envelope, and then February next year, as I've said, it's going towards my investment, my 5-year investment. So let's color in the second last flower. I can't wait for December. No, actually, I can't wait for month end for November. I get to close this challenge. Break today. I think I'm gonna use just the highlighter. Oh, this one really disappointed me, but oh my god. And I think that's also one reason why I was just like in the novalo, guys, because I know when I plan things on my own, it's just becomes stressful, it becomes stressful. But I was so grateful when I got the cake, because the cake was a gift. I was just so grateful for the cake and grateful for the diffuser. My home smells nice. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells really nice. So I was just grateful for that. And I was like, I only wish I had my camera on and I could start vlogging and be like, I'm done. I'm celebrating 1K. I'm done. But I was like, nope, you still need to add more. You still need to add balloons. And that's what I did. Now look at what this one did to me. But anyways, I know you guys are gonna love my video, by the way. So we are done. We've stuffed in 550. 550 is in, and we're only left with 600. And then after we're done stuffing in 600, it means that we would have saved 3,900. I cannot wait. I really cannot wait for that. Yeah. I keep on talking to the phone mic, forgetting that you have a mic, Sisi. Speak to the mic. Relax, man. So for my 100 envelope, I don't have my markers. Let me go fetch my markers. Right. So we are done with the first tracker, if I can put it. Is it a first tracker? Yeah, but we're done with this one, and we are only left with two. We're only left with two. So what I'm gonna do now for Mr. Piggy the Piggy for the month of November, let's use green. Let's use that green. Okay, no, use blue. Yeah, we're gonna use blue. So for the month of November for Mr. Piggy the Piggy, there wasn't much that I could save. There's also my credit card. Since I bought the DJI mic, and I also got some things in between of the month, I just used the whole 7K. So yeah, so I had to pay my credit card, and then but I was just like, as much as I need to pay my credit card, another thing that I know that I need to do is that I need to save money. So as much as it was little, but it was able to move us from 76% to 78%, which is good. As much as it was little, I'm grateful that it was able to move us from one spot to 2 spots away. So yeah, I'm really grateful. I can't wait to finish the 100 envelope. I was commenting on Debu's comment to say that, the 100 envelope can really test you. It's one of those savings challenges where I'm just like, I'm still gonna take a year to come back from this one, because what do you mean? It's testing. It's testing because when you're close to finishing it, something comes up. I had to buy sneakers, I had to buy clothes. For others, maybe they face an emergency, now they have to take money from. So yeah. And another thing with the 100 envelope, please do it when you have an emergency fund. If you don't have an emergency fund, then don't start the 100 envelope as just a saving that you're doing for either going for traveling, or you want to buy yourself a car, or yeah, do it when you have an emergency fund, or do it so that when you're done, you have an emergency fund. That can make sense to say, I'm doing the 100 envelope so that at the end, I get to have an emergency fund. I'm building an emergency fund with the savings challenge. So yeah, but Njenje, don't do it if you're not ready. It will test your child. So yeah, we are done. We moved 2 bubbles away from 76, which as I'm saying that, as much as I didn't save much, but I did put something, and that is the goal with savings, that even if there are some months that you're not going to have much, there are some months where, things are just going to be bad. Don't be like, I'm not going to put away, I'm not gonna put away anything because I don't have nothing. This month is just bad. Even if it's a 50 rand, it's still okay. Even if it's 100 rand, it's still okay. As long as you continue putting money away until you get to your goal. So yeah, our goal is to save 50,050 rand, and this goal is going to my 5-year investment together with my low income savings challenge. So yeah, we were able to do that today. I just also need to update my vision board. Because your girl was able to get to 1K and it was part of my vision. So right now we are done. I think for the month of November, everything is sorted. We were able to staff fully my transport, and also Mr. Peggy also got to get something for the first week. Mr. Peggy usually doesn't get something on the first week. So yeah. And then we also were able to staff money into my low income savings challenge. I am so happy that we only lived with one flower. Then we are done with the savings challenge. 2025 means that we will be done with two, because I'm done with the snowball, and I'll be done with the low income savings challenge, hoping that when we get to when we get to the month of December, on the last day, the 31st of December, I'll also be done with my 100 envelope. And yeah, right now I need to update my vision board because we were able to hit 1K followers on YouTube and on TikTok. My goal is to reach 15K, but currently on TikTok I'm sending on 11K. So again, for the TikTok family, thank you so much for the following, and for you guys. TikTok is my home. So yeah, I need to update my bingo vision board, and so yeah, we were able to hit a bingo for my 1K followers on YouTube. Once again, Bliss family, thank you so much. Nyabonga, I'm grateful, and whatever that you continue to do on my page, may you also be able to do on other creators' page as well. Whatever that you guys are teaching me, may you also continue to teach others as well. And whatever that you're learning from me, I also hope that you get to teach others as well. And as for me, Mandy, I am signing out. Bye, Bliss family.